And that was just a trailer from the up-and-coming feature film Cecil by writer and director Spenser Fritz, who we have in the studio today. Welcome, Spenser.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
We are glad you're here. That looks like it's going to be such a fun film, if it's anything like that trailer.
Yeah, it's totally different. No, I'm just kidding.
It's totally different.
Scratch what you
saw. The movie's
saw.
going to be horrible.
Right. No.
Just the trailer was good.
No.
No, that's great. It's just great actors, great child actors for this, and the shots and the lighting, the sound, everything was really well edited and stuff. I mean, it's like you're a professional.
Yeah,
or something.
we try.
Jeez, who knew,
we
right?
try. You know, we lucked out in terms of the actors were phenomenal. Sark and Merrick and all the other kids were. We were a little spoiled on that front in terms of the actors.
Oh, they're
and
wonderful. Really
and then the crew and cast, I mean, it was just out of the water.
And was it a challenge to work with child actors? I mean, I've heard horror stories, but these kids look like they were
I think that was
right
probably
on the
just
ball.
you, more or less.
Probably just
probably
me,
back when you were a child.
When I did my one film at the age of 5, yeah.
It was, you know, it's always a challenge working with any actor, but these guys, you know, sometimes you have to jump hurdles for kids, but not these kids. They were great. I mean, they really, you know, they say casting is 90% of the directing, and the same goes for this. Like, they were great. I mean, we were spoiled. You know, they knew all their lines. They came prepared. They listened to direction. Nobody threw fits. So
good.
It's great.
And you just finished up a Kickstarter campaign, so now you're off to
filming.
film?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, off to filming. We filming and then finishing writing before the filming. We recently had a big rewrite, making the script how it is currently with the more of a romance theme.
Oh, that's
So we're gonna be pumping out. Yeah.
You're both looking together. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna pump out some more drafts and then get it in the can because we got some more gigs in June, so we got to get it all done before then.
Yeah, gigs are always good.
Yeah.
When you're your own filmmaker.
Yeah,
So good.
truly.
So how long, I mean, I'm always interested to know the process. I know every movie is different, but how long would it take to film a project like Cecil?
It just depends. Something like Cecil, we're shooting, you know, a wish amount would be about 20 days of actual shooting, but it looks like we're probably going to end up with about, you know, anywhere from 14 to 18 days of shooting. So
long days.
Yeah.
Long days,
Most
but you know, our crew is very, very efficient, or at least the group of people that we found to do this trailer. They all work together well, and we understand the challenges of working with kids, because you can't treat them like you do, you know, some adult actors and just have them there for 14 hours or 12 hours and stuff. You have to respect their time more and
be tighter with your schedule.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So I would say long days, but it's not necessarily long days.
Right.
But it is
For
a
the
lot of
kids.
work. Yeah.
Well, you know, if you need any
Absolutely.
crazy extras, you know, I've been told I could look 10, so
Yeah. I mean,
with a lot of
Absolutely.
makeup.
yeah, you
a
could
lot
play
of
one of the
makeup.
bullies.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just
Yeah.
take your picture and just put it in every scene.
Paste it on a locker.
Yeah, it'll be like one of
somewhere.
those fine. Where is
Where's
that book?
Waldo?
Where's Waldo? It's going to be Curtis's picture. You'll do that for us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's worth it. I mean,
Awesome.
But this is your baby. Like, this is like you worked on another feature film, A Matter of Time, which is hasn't been out released yet. But this one you wrote, and you're directing it. So, and it has a personal meaning to you. So.
Yeah. So it's based loosely on my childhood. As a kid, I had a speech impediment and I couldn't say my R's. Late into the years, probably 7th, 8th grade. So with a name like Spenser Fritz, it's kind of tough to pronounce your own name there. So. It was a little bit traumatizing, but it kind of made me who I am today. And, you know, now looking back on it, I can see the comedy in it. And, you know, in school they always said, write what you know. Write something that you can tell people you're the best person to write this because, you know, I lived it or I know this world.
Yeah.
So this movie has a nice autobiographical touch to it, aside from the regular story.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what makes Cecil a cut above the rest in terms of the indie family comedy genre?
Well, yeah, not only the autobiographical, but that helps it in terms of, you know, it's a kids movie first and foremost. You know, a lot of fun kids stuff going on. Kids will just love it. And but then you get that next generation of 90s kids that'll love it because it's based in the 90s, you know, and all these references and jokes and, you know, like Joey Lawrence saying whoa, and you know the No Scrubs reference and things like that, that those will like. And then, you know, and then past that, you know, their parents will all appreciate it because they had the kids that were in the 90s. And then, so it's just something that everyone can enjoy, as opposed, you know, it's not just one genre or the other. It's really like
the whole family can just sit down, watch it together,
Which
not be afraid of what grandma's going to say.
Well, and I know people
not have to cover little Timmy's ears.
Right. I know people ask me a lot, have you seen this movie? I'm like, you know, if I can watch it with my 13-year-old, I've seen it. Otherwise, I haven't. So, I mean, I do think there is a market for the family-friendly film. And this one, I think, with it coming from your background, I could even see from the trailer, it just seems to have a heart to it because you're basically kind of like, we're this kid. So that's really, really neat.
Yeah.
And not only is it a family-friendly movie, it's also a family affair because one of the producers on the film, it just happens to be your wife.
My wife, Amanda Dillingham, is the producer of the film and also co-writer. She's been the confidant in that corner. So we've been working on this thing for a long time, and we're fortunate to be able to work in the same industry, you know, without killing each other. But
that's a plus. Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys met at Watkins College of Art and Design and got your degrees there. So now you are putting them to use. So see, Mom and Dad, there you go. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Filmmaking school, making some money of it.
Oh yeah. I tell kids all the time that it's a degree is what you make of it. So, you know, I still talk to my teachers there, you know, and they're helping me with the script now. So I really valued my Watkins education.
Excellent.
And besides this movie, you also work for the Tennessee Titans. We need to mention that.
Yes, I do.
Kind of a big thing that we need to mention.
So tell us what you do with them.
I shoot and edit the TV show Titans All Access, hosted by Mike Keith and Amy Wells. So it comes on before the games, and then Friday and Saturdays as well.
So how much of your time does that take?
Once,
like a full time?
Yeah, once the season starts, it's every week. So I mean, it's legitimate television. We're pumping out a 23-minute episode every single week.
So are you the guy down there on the field with the camera?
I'm one of them. Yeah, luckily I am one of them because I absolutely love the Titans. You know, some of my friends might have came upon this job and it just been a job, but for me it's like blows me out of the water. I am the biggest Titans
melded
fan.
Together.
Yeah, like I get sad the whole week they lose. So I mean, the fact that so to answer your question, I am on the field and I absolutely love it. You know, like once Tony Romo hit me with a football on accident.
Oh,
that was awesome.
That sounds great. We got some great stories. So thank you, Spenser, for being on the show, and good luck with the Tennessee Titans All Access and with, of course, Cecil.
Right.
And in your producing and directing and filming and editing.
Right. If you didn't get to check out the trailer of Cecil at the beginning of the show, make sure you log into our website, www.musiccitycorner.com, and we'll have the trailer there for you. Thank you very much, Spenser.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you for watching this interview from Music City Corner. You can view more interviews and performances by clicking right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Also, be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and, of course, musiccitycorner.com.